Hey there, YouTubers. JB Coins here with another video. This one we haven't done for a while, $half box. And it's also the old flat style box that we used to get. Haven't seen one of these for a while. The ones we've done recently are the shorter boxes that are double stacked and no holes. These have the holes you can peek through. We've already done that. We don't see any Benjis or anything obvious sticking out. So we're going to cut this box open, and we're going to start out a little different than we normally do. Instead of tearing all the all the rolls open, looking at the sides for silver, and that kind of thing. What we're going to do is we're going to try and real quick look at all the enders, flip through the rolls on camera, and see if we find any on any of the ends. Because we can't see what's on the bottom. And let's see, anything on top? Okay, piece of plastic in there. Got some bicentennials, but no Benjis or anything like that. Another bicentennial, Eagle, Kennedy. And we've updated our list, so by the time you see the video, the list will be on the website. It's about twice as long as the old list we had. I've had some time to devote to it. I've been focusing a lot on the list lately because you guys have been commenting and requesting lists, and I know we still don't have them all up there. That's because I still have to create a couple. But this one, we have a list that's, like I said, it's almost twice as long as the old one. Found some new information, found some things that I was missing or missing out on. And effectively, there are things to look for on every year of mintage from '64 when they started all the way to about 1983. There's a few more in the 80s and then a few in the 90s, and it kind of trickles down from there. But prior to that, it's literally, I think, every year of mintage. That's kind of what took so long. When I got into this treasure trove of information, it was kind of like hard breaking it down into manageable bits and understandable bits that we could put in a list for you. And we'll cover the high points. We'll cover as much as we can. And some of it's very, very cool. Anytime you find good stuff, it's cool anyway. But I'd be happy to find a Benji too, or something like that. So far, nothing special. Nope, doesn't look like we got anything there, except somebody's mark. Let's see, we can grab the first one here. Let's go ahead and pop it open. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to do what I usually do and lay out year by year, rather than try and take one roll at a time and go back and forth from year to year on the list to try and find the different varieties for those years. What I do is, and you'll see it if you've watched our videos, you've seen it, is I'll lay out by year and mint mark, and then that way I can go through that whole year and mint mark without going back and forth and losing my mind. The other thing, I've been getting a lot of comments about our little screwdriver here, and for you guys that have been freaking out because I put the screwdriver in here, yeah, I could do it on these rolls too, If you've got the technique, you can open it carefully without touching the coin. But on this type of roll, I prefer to open it from the side, because then I can hold the coins in my hand when I'm done and see pretty quickly if there's any obvious silver, which I don't see any. So set that aside. Maybe do one more here real quick, and then I'll just start going through the human sorting machine of laying them out by ear. How's that? I apologize for the voice. It's been a little under the weather this week, so not exactly a strong voice. No silver. What's this one here? It's a little shinier than the others. Hey, a 97D that's pretty shiny. Set it off to the side for the heck of it for right now. Okay, so for now we're just going to unwrap everything, lay it out by ear, and if we find anything along the way as we open one, we'll stop and we'll shoot that for you. Otherwise, see you at the wrap. Hey guys, this is the wrap, and these are the big pile of coins that are going back to the bank, which we have to hand roll. I'm sure you don't want to stick around for that boring part. So we want to show you what we found. Right off the bat, we did not find any silver, but we did still find some very cool and very worth some decent money stuff, but it's going to go in our collection, so it doesn't matter. First one is a 71D, like it says. I put RPM on the date. Unfortunately, the camera, I tried zooming in. Camera girl's going to try it a little bit there. It does not show on the camera well enough. It shows up with a hand magnifier, and it shows up under the microscope very clearly, at least 2 doubles, and between the two of us, we're not sure if it's 2 times or 3 times that it was struck. But there's 2 very crisp sets of lines besides the mint set, the mint date itself. So you've got a D and then a line and then a second line. So I'm thinking that counts as a triple. But the rest of the coin is in really nice condition for, you know, a 50-year-old coin or 45-year-old coin. So we decided we wanted to hang on to this one. This one is a new addition to our list, actually. And as you can see, it's an 83 Philadelphia, and it's missing the initials, which should be between the, it should be below the eagle's right leg. I can't quite get my finger in there, down in there. So, but you can see there is nothing there. They're clearly missing. So that's also a very desirable thing to find. Then we found some other things that are kind of cool. 71D. This thing is in amazing condition. It's practically AU-BU. You can see in the camera the halo, the rays around his head are still intact. There's no bag marks, there's no scratches. This is just simply a really clean, beautiful condition coin for that, and 45 years old again. So we're keeping that. The next coin down, 2004, not intended for circulation, sold in uncirculated mint sets. Uncirculated mint sets, and he has a crack. He's got a strike directly behind the eye at his temple. You can see it. It's that little round spot at the top of the crack, and that crack runs all the way down to the rim. So we're keeping that one. It was never intended for circulation in the first place, and it has potential defect. Then we move down to these. These are also, all the rest of these we're going to show you right now are not intended for circulation, but these two are part of a very special group. They're very nice coins, first off, 2008D, 2010P. From 2005, and this is another addition to our list, I actually put it on the list after going through the coins and wondering why these look different. There was a footnote in the bottom of one of the books, a very small footnote, that said that the uncirculated mint sets that were made from 2005 to 2010 had a satin finish on the $half. Only those years and only in that set. So here you've got two not intended for circulation coins in near AUB condition with the satin finish from those years. So that's why we set them aside the way we did. And then lastly, Camera Girl made some amazing finds here. She found a 2011 P and a 2011 D. These are not the satin finish, and if she can rotate the camera just a little bit enough to get the reflection off of that 2011, the thing is like a mirror. It's really hard to do it with this camera. Okay. But it's just, this coin is, I almost thought it was a proof, but of course D's are not proofs, okay? But it's that shiny. And then last but not least, Camera Girl's, one of Camera Girl's favorites, she found 4 bicentennials that she considered were keepers, even though we've got hundreds of them already put aside. We're beginning to take these out of circulation as we see them because there are less and less in the boxes. People are either taking them out or the mint's taking them out. So she's got 4 that she liked. A couple of them have some beginnings of some rainbow effect on them, and she really likes rainbow coins. So all in all, you know, it was a good way to spend a day going through the coins. We found some really cool stuff. You know, we found, let's see, 6, 10, 12 keepers, and 2 of those are varieties, and I think that's pretty cool. You know, a Benji would have been nice, but we're happy with this. So the fact that we updated our list helped us find the 83. The fact that we found these helped us find that we needed to update it again. That list will be on the website with the other lists by the time you see this video. On the 83, I not only looked at that under the normal magnification, the 5 power, but I also looked at it under the microscope at 20 power to make sure that there was no letters in there, and it's just smooth. And we get a lot of questions about that microscope, and just like we did about the new magnifier, we probably get dozens of questions about the microscope. So we're going to go ahead and put a link down there below the videos now. For the last month or two, we've been putting below the video, if you scroll down, and it'll say you know, the topic of the video, and then it'll say a little block will pop there that says show more. You click on that and pull it down, and it's got links. It's got the AmScope link for the microscope. It's got the ESCHENBACH. So go over and check that out when you get a chance. And hope you liked it. Hope you continue to share, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and thanks for everything you guys are doing. And until next time, JB Coins signing out.